a constructive role in achieving these goals of sustainable development alongside the international community. The government of Afghanistan is seeking to increase investment in higher education to meet the future challenges of expanding access and raising quality and relevance. We are working to extend opportunities for young generation to have more access to higher education, especially for vulnerable groups like women, and necessary steps have been taken in this regard. Over the past 2 decades, while the population of school graduates have grown, the number of graduates from public and private higher education institutions have also increased. This includes both graduates and postgraduates in different fields and disciplines. During this period, enrollment in institutions of higher education increased from less than 8,000 students in 2001 to about 450,000 in 2020. Currently, there are around 39 public universities and institutions of higher education across the country, supplemented by as many as 135 private higher education institutions offering courses in 431 faculties and 990 departments. Besides this, there are foreign universities established their branches in Afghanistan, including American University of Afghanistan, which extend the education opportunities in the country and help us to enhance the quality of our education system. There are 5-6 international universities who have established their branch inside Afghanistan. Now, we are working with the Turkish government to establish the joint University of Maulana Jalaluddin Balkhi in Afghanistan. We are also working with OIC to establish International Islamic University in the country. We have collaboration with different universities around the world and trying to extend this collaboration with other universities as well. And this is a best opportunity for us to extend this collaboration. We have come here to seek another opportunities for collaboration, because we believe that without cooperation it would be difficult for us to enhance our quality of education and also to implement sustainable development goals. Having collaboration with different universities will help us to easily implement sustainable development goals. To promote the role of higher education and sustainable development, we are hardly working to enhance research and innovation in our higher education system. Developing new policies, laws, and strategic plans are among the efforts that will lead us to sustainable development. Our third strategic plan for higher education, which is going to be adopted shortly, emphasizes the role of knowledge and innovation in the world economy, and thus the role of higher education as a core resource base for Afghanistan SDGs, which can be achieved through the promotion of research and knowledge production in higher education, and the promotion, development, and assurance of quality in Afghan higher education in all its dimensions. Ladies and gentlemen, to integrate sustainable development in our higher education system, we have planned to establish Sustainable University Network, which is based on 5 initiatives: green education, green energy, green facilities, green procurement, and green outreach. This program will strengthen the role of our universities in implementing SDGs. This is a very important initiative which helps us to implement SDGs in our country. I am proud to inform you that according to Times Higher Education Impact Rankings, In implementing SDGs, some of our universities have been ranked between 400 to 600 among the 1,240 universities from 98 countries in the world, including UK, Australia, and Colombia, which is a great achievement for our universities, particularly our private universities. This is achievement of our private universities. Universities which are cores for the production and dissemination of knowledge have a valuable role to play at this critical time. They can help reduce environmental damage and help countries thrive economically. Likewise, they can help reduce the social problems of all nations. On the other hand, the higher education systems across the world are obliged to work on research and development in the fields of agriculture, livestock, environment, tourism, media, health, renewable energy, and information technology. That is not all. They are also responsible for the development of higher education systems through new teaching and learning methods, as well as digital-based teaching and e-learning, which are the current issues of higher education. Considering the challenges that COVID-19 has created for all countries, we are now working to strengthen our capacity to enhance e-learning system in our country. As those in charge of higher education system of our countries, we must strive to produce more peaceful literature. This is very important. What is the role of universities to build a peaceful atmosphere at the society? Peaceful literature is very important, and professors, lecturers, scholars can facilitate this very important issue to build a peaceful society. And now we are working with our universities to build a literature which help us in having a peaceful society in Afghanistan. Achieving sustainable global development requires coherent and macro planning in which every state must participate. Together with the responsible entities, we should cooperate in formulating strategies that will lead to poverty reduction. We are the citizens of the earth. Every problem for one of us causes harm to the other. Let us stand together to overcome challenges and overcome problems together. Dear colleagues, here we have gathered as the representative of the higher education system of different countries. We have a very fundamental responsibility. The world is not turmoil. The COVID-19 is still painfully evolving in our societies. The economies of the countries are in recession. The problems, obstacles, and challenges have darkened the outlook. Together, using findings of this conference, we will work to make a world in which there is peace and tranquility, poverty is eradicated, and the environment is survived. I am sure that what you had discussed during these 2 days or 3 days during this conference will be helpful. We will take these findings to our countries and using them for sustainable development. I would like to assure you that Afghanistan is ready to work with you, and I would like to invite all of you for another international conference in Afghanistan. If Union is ready, I also will be much happy to host another session of this conference in Afghanistan, and all of you are invited. Thanks again to the organizers of this conference. I hope organizing such conferences will continue. I'd also like to thank my colleagues at the Association of Private Universities and Higher Education Institutions, particularly Dr. Naimi, who work to produce and expand knowledge, and would also thank all of the participants in the session for their attention. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much Dr. Abbas Basir. نشكر السيد معالي وزير التعليم العالي الأفغاني. في عجالة تحدث في محاضرته عن دور التربية والتعليم في تحقيق التنمية، العلاقة بين التربية والتعليم والتنمية المستدامة. قدم لنا أرقام وإحصائيات عن قطاع التعليم العالي، الجامعات الحكومية والجامعات الخاصة في دولة أفغانستان، الكليات، التخصصات وكل ما له علاقة بهذا القطاع. تحدث أيضا عن التعليم الإلكتروني e-learning and teaching وبين الواقع والتحديات، كما أشار أيضا إلى الثقافة المعلوماتية ودورها في ترقية قطاع التعليم العالي. الآن نتجه إلى محاضرة ثانية. نعم تفضل دكتورنا.
أنا أريد أن أشكر معالي الوزير على إعلانه عن إقامة المؤتمر في أفغانستان، وأنا كاتحاد جامعات الدولي مستعد، وأظن أكثر الجامعات المشاركين وهي تجاوزت 60 جامعة شركاء معنا في هذا المؤتمر، مستعدين لإقامة المؤتمر في أفغانستان ودعم أفغانستان إن شاء الله. وأيضا معالي الوزير تكلم بموضوع هام وهو إنشاء جامعة في التنمية المستدامة في أفغانستان. أيضا نحن نريد